how taking care of your health is a love language. So it's a quite unusual video for today, and for those who don't know me, I'm Coach Ábris, founder of Demi Cycle Protocol, and we help high performers and corporate executives over the age of 40 and 50 permanently get below 15% body fat, fix their sleep, and double their natural energy levels without abusing stimulants, without using sleep medications, sleep drugs, counting calories, or training more than 2 to 3 hours per week. So we are advocating for sustainable health and longevity. And why is health, why is wellness, why is longevity a love language? This is what we are going to dissect today. And this is not just an idea that just randomly popped up from my head, right? This is something that I have experienced personally myself, but my clients experience this much more than me, right? Because most of them are way older than me. They are in their 40s, they are in their 50s, and it's not just about taking care of themselves anymore. More is at stake. So their family is at stake. Their presence with their family is at stake when it comes to their health. The livelihood of their employees is at stake. And if you're at a similar position in life right now, where you're running a business or you are running a team within a company and you are responsible for their people, right? You are responsible for your own family at the same time, simultaneously, multiple generations, and it's getting sometimes overwhelming, and sometimes it's getting hard to focus when you are being around your team members, your family, and everything in between, right? So the reason that you have a huge return on investment on your health and on improving your energy levels is that you can be present in every single moment. And another thing is that I get that you naturally love your family, you love your wife, you love your kids, right? But how much you can express this love, right? If your mind is not efficient enough and if your body is not efficient enough, right? So how can you convey, how can you express this love if, for example, with your wife, you can't really get intimate because you have a low libido, or your body doesn't allow you to do certain things in the bedroom, right? How can you really express your love to your kids if you can't really play with them because you run out of breath? If you can't go up and down the stairs, right? You can't be present on certain family events in your head, right? Because you don't have that focus and that amount of concentration that you could really be present in the moment. When you go on vacation, you don't go to the pool with your kids to play some water polo or whatever, just throw a ball around. You can't play basketball with them because you don't have the endurance to do that. So but they want you to be present in their lives, and these are the years when you really determine how much they will respect and care about you later on, right? And how much they will follow those rules, those principles, those ideologies that you have laid out as the leader of your family, right? So many different things are at stake because, kids nowadays are being influenced by many different things. You can call them evil, you can call them wicked, you can call them completely deranged ideas, but whether you want it or not, they will be influenced. They will be influenced by Disney, they will be influenced by mega corporations, they will be influenced by people and those sides or those individuals of the ideological spectrum that you might not necessarily agree with. And if you want to avoid that disappointment, seeing what your kids have become when they grew up and you don't really like what you see, if you want to avoid that, you definitely want to lead by example, right? You don't want to be unhealthy. You don't want to show them that, okay, this is the norm, that I am overweight, my eating habits are all over the place, I'm eating junk food every single day, and this is the example that you should follow. Even if you're not communicating this directly, indirectly you're communicating this. If you are overweight, if you're out of shape, and if your eating habits show a pattern of eating too much junk food, snacking in the middle of the night, solving your problems, solving your high stress levels by eating more or eating something which satisfies your taste buds but don't really have any nutritional function. So all of these habits, what do they teach to your kids? So if you have a problem, then you cope with it by eating something, right? This is a terrible habit. If they see you drinking alcohol later on, they will pick it up too. Maybe they will also pick up drugs, right? Because nowadays kids are starting very early. And if you don't want these to happen to them, right? If you really love them, if you really take care of them, and you want them to take care of you when you become too old to take care of yourself, hopefully this never happens, because you want to be a fit, healthy, active, sexually active old man, right? In your 70s, you ideally want to be like Frank Zane, right? He was the most aesthetic and also athletic people of all time, right? He was not just a bodybuilder, but he was a true athlete, and he really understood nutrition, supplementation, and he lived a fun, enjoyable, and sustainable lifestyle. He most of the time stayed away from alcohol or drug consumption, right? And you want to become that as well, that you can, run a few miles even at 70 years old. You're sexually active, you have high testosterone levels, and you are fit and you're feeling well in your body. And when you look in the mirror, you're proud of yourself. And if your kids and later on your grandkids are seeing this, they will be proud of you too, and they will follow your example. They will be less likely to be influenced by alcohol, by drugs, by mainstream media and culture, and they will see that, okay, this is the healthy way to go. Daddy was right, and we should follow that too, right? Or when it comes to getting close with your wife, of course, this creates a bond between you two, right? And if you have noticed that there's a lack of interest or lack of attraction from your wife lately, ask yourself why, right? Are you still the man of her dreams, right? Or was she looking for something else, right? These are the things that you want to find out, and before you find out, you just want to change it around, right? Because ultimately, getting fit, getting healthy is a love language. And I brought a quote from today, and honestly, I mean, in all of my videos, I'm completely transparent. I have no fucking clue who this quote is from. I might have just sat down one evening and wrote this down. I don't know. I just put quotation marks here and 2 sentences. This is it. This might be from me. This might be from someone else. Sometimes just a streak of creativity just catches me on, carries me on, and I just write stuff and create stuff, whatever sauce I download from the universe. This is one of the advantages of being a highly energetic and fit person, that your pineal gland will be open all the time, and sometimes the universe just pours information into that and you just spit it straight out, right? So one day I just wrote down this quote, and again, I don't know who is this from, or is it from me or another creator or whoever. It could be from Pythagoras, or it could be from Coach Ábris. No one cares, but listen to this, because this matters. The amount of love we convey towards people is directly reflected by the amount of effort we are willing to put into the betterment of ourselves, our relationships, and their quality of life. And if that means being in a better shape so you can be a more present dad, then going to the gym is a love language. So, do you listen? Do you hear the weight of this quote, the weight of your actions? The amount of love we convey towards other people is directly reflected by the amount of effort we are willing to put into the betterment of ourselves. So if you constantly keep pushing yourself, keep improving yourself, you're improving the lives of the people around you as well. Because by you being a better quality of a person, you can help more, you can be more useful for them. You can use your muscles, you can use your strength to help them out. You can use your endurance to play with them, to gather memories with your kids, or to have a better sex life with your wife, or to take her out on dates, to go on hikes together, to go canoeing, kayaking, whatever, go on adventures. Fill their lives with memories, because at the end of the day, at the end of our years, memories are the only things that's left of us. So make sure that you fill your years with life. Not only your life with years, but how we fill your life with years, of course. This is what I'm talking about in most of my videos, right? I'm helping you to live longer, be healthier, be in a better shape, but it's also important to gather memories, right? So this is why at Demi Cycle Protocol we are not too strict about certain health protocols. We include some flexibility and sustainability, so you can also enjoy your life, meanwhile completely transforming your health and your shape and becoming an unrecognizable person. And you want to become unrecognizable in the good way, in the good meaning of the word, right? So you want to become the person who is worth looking up to, who spreads love around him, and who can actually express this love because he has the health, has the energy levels to truly be present in the moment and to be active with the ones surrounding him. And this love is not only limited to your family. You can show this love to your friends. You can show this love to your team members, right? That you can actually pay attention to what they're saying and what they are expecting from you and delivering the results to your maximum capacity, right? Make other people's life better, because what's the meaning of life, especially for a man? It's not hoarding as much money as possible, right? It's not being the biggest motherfucker in the room. It's not about being the strongest man ever alive. What is really the meaning of life for a man? It's about being useful. We don't want to be loved. We don't even want to be appreciated. We just want to be respected and we want to be useful. And this is what makes us happy. So think of your body, think of your health as an asset, how it could be useful. Think of your energies. Think of your mental power that you can put into the betterment of your business, of your relationship, of your social life, right? Think of that brain power that you could possess if you fixed your sleep, your nutrition, and your movement, your daily training routine, right? If you just improve these, just one person, every single day, that would compound into being 37 times better in a year, right? Imagine how much more value you could create for this world, how much more useful you could be. Imagine the type of fulfillment that you could get out of this, right? Being an amazing dad, being a great leader worth looking up to, being a fit person who looks good, who is proud of himself, who is confident, and who ultimately, through this, gets better at persuasion, right? So you can actually bend the world at your will, and you can use it for good. So being fit, being healthy, being mentally aware, this gives you power. And this power is serious, and honestly, this type of power always comes with good intentions, because you have to put in the work. You put in the work yourself. You know you are realizing the effort you have put into this, and this is all thanks to you, right? And it has had a good impact on your life, or it will have a good impact on your life if you haven't started taking care of your health yet, but it will have an amazing impact on your life, and you will automatically want others to feel this impact too, and to start changing their lives too. This is how you make a real change bottom up, especially nowadays when you might feel like sometimes that you're attacked from multiple sides, right? Competition in business, the government putting whatever chemicals in the water, in the air, or whatever. You can believe whatever you want. You can actually call these facts, right? It's true. It's true that, yeah, you will have your own battles. You will have your own demons to fight with. And majority of people are obese today, and it kind of will feel like it sometimes that it's like an uphill battle. You are Sisyphus pushing the rock up the mountain, right? But this struggle makes life beautiful. And at the end of the day, yeah, you might fight an uphill battle, but there is something worth fighting for. Here's your family. Here's your wife. Here are your kids. There's your business. There's the value that you're actively creating to this world. Why would you let them go? Why would you let them down? Even if you're fighting an uphill battle. Yeah, sometimes it will feel like that you're pissing against the wind, right? And it's blowing in your face. Well, beautiful, right? But keep going, man. You can't just give up. You can't just say that that was it. No, no, because change, massive change at a massive scale always starts from bottom up. Yeah, the obesity rate might still raise today. It might still be the norm to be out of shape and fat, especially in America, especially in the West. But who cares? It takes just one person to make a change and to show a positive impact and to show how all domains of life, of your life, will immediately improve when you get in shape and you convey this love, this care about your own people by inspiring them to do the same. And this is how the change will spread. Because funny enough, I have never seen a single person in my life who got in shape and haven't massively improved every area of their life. Their finances, their relationships, their business endeavors, their persuasion skills, their soft skills, communication, confidence, everything, sex life at the same time, right? Whatever you can think of. I haven't met a single person who hasn't massively improved these different facets, these different domains, these different areas of life by improving their health. So think about it. If you say that you love your family and you would die for them, would you be healthy for them? Would you just simply live for them? If your answer is yes, do that so. And if this video made you think, then stop thinking and just start doing. Take ownership over your health. Be the one who is not influenced by external factors, but does whatever it takes and changes just simply a few things about his lifestyle in a way that it supports his longevity, supports his wellness, supports him getting in shape, getting rid of those extra unwanted pounds, right? And getting higher energy levels. Shift your life this way. Stop being the victim of your circumstances, because I know you're not. If you're watching this video and you're probably over 40 or 50 years old, you're a high performer or a corporate executive, you know that you just can't give up, right? Because you have already been beaten down, like much earlier than today, right? On the path of creating wealth, but you still succeeded, you still persisted. The same goes for your health. Of course, you won't run a mile in 10 minutes, right? For the first time. It might be difficult for you, or it might take you a little bit longer to get to 20 regular push-ups. Who cares? Just start with one. Start with one repetition and you will get there. Stay consistent. Never ever stop. Just make sure that you find a routine that's sustainable for you, that you actually enjoy, that actually makes the whole process fun and allows you to incorporate your family, allows you to get them on board with your health goals, because that's the most beautiful thing about it. When you start doing all these things together, and when your kids start going to the gym with you together, when your wife starts being interested in, okay, how you lost already 3 belt sizes, like what's your secret? Okay, what are we cooking together? What are we eating? What will we change about our pantry? Stuff like that. Like, women are very strategic about this actually. So if you get your wife on board with your health goals, you won the lottery basically, because it will be so much easier if both of you are on track towards a better health, towards a longer and more enjoyable life, right? And if you're this type of man and you're ready to change your health entirely in 2024 and to become unrecognizable within 6 months, and you want to go sustainably below 15% body fat, you want to improve your sleep and energy levels, and you want to build strength and lean muscle mass, and you're ready to make a change, you're ready to be committed, you're not procrastinating anymore, and you realized that the latest time to start was yesterday, the second latest is today, and go to the description, book a free call with us, and we will craft up a game plan for you on how we would transform your health in the next 6 months, how we would get you below 15% body fat, how we would permanently fix your sleep without having to count calories, without training more than 2 to 3 hours per week, or having to take any kind of sleep medication or CPAP or whatever. We will lay out a roadmap for you, and if you happen to be a good fit to work together, we can get started right next Monday. But until then, if you are not the type of person who is ready to get started today, if you're still procrastinating, if you think that, oh, I don't have time for this, I'm too busy, well, I need to talk to my wife about this, well, first, show this video to her first, right? Just appreciate her. Show her that this will be one of your love languages. This will be one of the ways that you express your appreciation towards her, right? And you need to train your mindset first. So go through my free previous videos where I help you exactly do just that, getting your brain in shape, improving your knowledge a little bit, improving your mindset, which will get you ready to make this happen. Because you have to believe it first. You have to believe that okay, if this happened for others, if they succeeded, if my client succeeded, why couldn't I? Right? Why couldn't you? Why couldn't you transform your life entirely if men in worse position than you, in higher body fat and less time with you and more responsibilities have already made it happen? Right? If you want to check this out, you can check my LinkedIn, my Twitter, my Instagram. I'm constantly posting client transformations there as well. And if you're like, okay, this is me, and you are really serious about making a commitment and making a change, then book a free call with us. Until then, let's not waste each other's time. And if you generally like this video and enjoyed it and resonate with what I said here, then please click on the like button, subscribe, share this with your family members, your teammates, your employees, your friends, and whoever has ever mattered to you. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.